Hi guys, it's another tutorial day on my channel, and today I'll be showing you how to make this simple A-line bell sleeve step by step. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button below your screen and also tap the like button. Thank you. So guys, first step in drafting this A-line bell sleeve, the first thing you need to get is your basic sleeve look. So if you don't know how to draft this, I teach this in my beginner class on pattern drafting. Not just this, but also all the other basic look, the basic bodies, basic trouser, basic skirt, and all the others. So if you would like to enroll in that class, in that course, do reach out to me on Instagram on @mayowaoye. So yeah, let's proceed. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to come to the hem right here, but before then also please note where you want, how long you want your sleeve to be, and from here to here is my full length. My full length sleeve is about like 25 inches, so depending on how long you want your sleeve to be. So yeah, then at the hem I'm going to come out here by 1 inch or 1.5, and also here by 1 inch or 1.5. So guys, this is it right here. So now I'm going to reconnect from here back to this spot here, and then I'll reconnect from here back to this spot here. Please note that when you are measuring your sleeve length, there are two measurements you need to measure. So when you are measuring your sleeve length, you measure from your shoulders to like your ankle normally if you're measuring your sleeve, but you take note of your shoulders to your ankle length, take note of it and write it down somewhere, and also take note of your shoulders to maybe somewhere around here, because if you look at the sleeve you see that it is like asymmetrical. So we are going to need those two measurements, so your shoulders to your ankle and your shoulders to maybe somewhere around your ear, depending on how long you want that part to be. So I hope you got the drift. So now let's continue. So yeah, this is now the outline of my sleeve right here. So now what I'm now going to do, I'm going to draw in slash lines into this. So I can draw maybe one slash line here and another slash line here. So guys, these are my slash lines in here. So before I cut it open, I'm going to add my allowance to this. So I'm going to add the 1 inch allowance to the side here, ½ inch to the arm side here, and then I'm also going to add 1 inch here, and at the hem here you can also add a 1 inch allowance. So I'm going to do just that right now. So yeah, these are my allowances added. So now I'm going to cut my slash lines. I'm going to cut them open. So yeah, this is it slashed open. So I'm going to spread them out on a new piece of paper. So you can just spread it out like here by maybe 1 or 1.5 inches, spread it out here by the same amount, and also here by the same amount. So I'm just going to do that now and spread it out on another piece of paper so you can see what that looks like. So guys, this is it spread out and cut out. So this is my bell sleeve right here. Now to get the asymmetrical part of the sleeve, remember I told you that you should measure the sleeve length. You should measure from your shoulders to your wrist. I said ankle. Measure from your shoulders to your wrist. This is your wrist, and then also measure from your shoulders to like somewhere around here. So yeah, the measurement from your shoulders to this part here is what we already have on our pattern. Now the measurement from your shoulders to your wrist, that's the one I'm going to measure right here. So this is still the middle of my pattern. So the measurement from my shoulders to my wrist, I'm going to measure it from here at the center. This is the center of my pattern, so I'm going to locate it right here. So yeah, this is it right here. So to get the accurate location of our middle, so just so that you draw this right, you can just fold your pattern into two. Fold your pattern into two and let the hems, that is the side here and the side here, let it touch each other here. So yeah, and that is how you know that this is the center. So you can see this is the center here, and this is the mark I already marked here. Now I'm going to pick up my French curve, and then I'm going to draw a line this way. So I'm going to draw it from here. I'll connect it back to my hem right here. So I hope you got the drift. So yeah, this is it. So you can just add like a 1 inch M allowance here, and then you cut it out. So yeah, this is it. This is my M allowance right here, and then I already like cut it out. This is what I cut out. So yeah, so this is what it is going to look like fully, and when you sew, you know it's going to look like this. So pretty much. So I'm just going to cut this on my fabric now, and then I'll pin it to my mannequin just so that you can see what it's going to look like. But really, this is what it's going to look like. So yeah, look at this. So I'm just going to put this, I'm cutting it on my fabric, then I'll pin it to my miniature just so that you can see what it's going to look like in real time. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button below your screen, tap the like button, and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming tutorials when I post them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.